So, just look at this. It's a little bit bulky there. It needs softening. Let me just move that. Yeah, it just needs softening in that section. It's a little bit flat there still. I want the curve to come straight out from the foot. I do not want a flat there. If you leave a flat there, it looks like the piece is sitting down on itself. So we want that curve to come out a little bit more from there. That'll bring us into here, soften this section, and I'm going to use the wing of the tool. It's nice and sharp, and I'm going to take it across the whole surface there, blending that OG in. You'll see how little wood I have to take away to get the profile that I want. So, and I'm looking at, when I'm making these cuts, I'm looking at the profile all the time. So that wants to come out just a little bit more. Wants to present itself away from the foot. That's better. That's softened that curve as I moved it in. There's the halfway line again, if you need to. Let's put that on. Looking at that, yeah, it's a roundabout there. This curve now isn't quite right. So I'm going to come to here. Now I'm going to blend the whole curve in, taking a very, very small cut. Let's stop that and have a look. I'm happy with the curve. I'm now concerned about the finish. Let's see what that's like. Clean, 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 clean. No tear out whatsoever. That's a lovely surface. I'm happy with the OG curve. That curve just comes straight out. There's not a flat there. The foot's big enough to hold on to hold this. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to sand it up, put a finish on it, and then we're going to turn it around and do the inside. We've sanded it. Down to 500 grit. I used that thin Zinsser sanding sealer, seal coat, cut that back with some of the Scotch-Brite type of steel wool, well, the plastic wool, and now I'm just giving it a coat of teak oil. It's a nice oil, this one. You can see how it really pops the grain, and you can see the difference now, or you can see where the heartwood and the sapwood is, and that's what was throwing it off slightly. So give this a good coat. We'll give this a few minutes, then what I'm going to do is turn it around, hold it on the 10. You'll see I've left the centre mark there. It may be useful later on, it might not be, but it's always useful to have that. And we'll turn it around and start cutting into the wings and forming the inside of the box. Good, 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 good. We're set up now. I've turned the piece around, held it in the chuck. What we're going to do now is take out the middle and cut the wings. Basically, that is what we're aiming for. Slightly thinner there, thicker in the middle, so the wings taper out nicely. Nice soft curve up into there, and this is where the box part is going to be. So, I'm going to set up the camera because I want you to see exactly the position of the bevel as we come in on the wing. This is really important. This is showing you the bevel does two things on the piece. It does two things. It tells you in which direction you're cutting and controls the tool. This is a great example of exactly what's going to happen there. So I'm going to set up for that shot so you can see exactly what's going to happen. You can see what we're going to do. The bevel here has to follow this curve here that I've drawn with a pencil. So we're not going to, that would be a huge cut to take a big cut from there straight away. So what we're going to do is going to step it down. We'll maybe make a cut to there, then the next cut, stop to there, next cut, stop to there, and all we want to do is establish the thickness here first, leaving all the rest of the support. So we'll switch the lathe on and let's make those cuts. You can see I'm stepping the cuts. I'm not running one cut into the other. If I did that, I'll catch the wing. Move a little bit further in. Let's just stop that and have a look. If you're not sure, never make a cut unless you're 100% sure where you're cutting and what's going to happen. So look, that's okay. Nice even thickness there. So we come from this way. Nice even thickness. What we have to do now, the bevel, the angle's right. All we have to do now is just go a little bit further in. You can see the step cuts. So let's switch that on and take it down to maybe just less than 1/8 of an inch. The bevel is very, very important. Small, careful cuts. One more. Stop that there. Let's go back and have a look. Excellent. That leaves me just enough room to do a finishing cut. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to do the same thing. Take a step into here, into there, into there, into there, and take it down to, say, this level here. So we'll do that. Just going to feather the bevel. There. Just have it tick. Just move it in. Just have it ticking. Push the handle away. Pick that cut up. Again, just so we're down to the next step. It's thickening up slightly. I'm going to do a few more little finishing cuts there. And then mark. We'll come around to this side and I'm going to show you where I'm going to mark for the opening. For where the box part's going to be. And we'll start working from here and make this curve blend into that one. I'll take this down a little bit with the wing of the tool, but I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Good.